Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a product review on the Bare Minerals MADE-2-FIT foundation. It's the Fresh Face. So I sent this box from Influencer. And if you guys do not know who Influencer is, it's like a website that you can sign up and you can get free test products or sample products to test out, and you post them on either your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. And based off your whole number of people that's following you and subscribe to you, it depends on which boxes they'll send you. So I did a few of these before. If you guys want to know more information about Influencer, I will leave a link down below where you can sign up. It's totally for free. All you have to do is just put in your information like email, address, and put all your Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, a blog, website, YouTube, and any other social media accounts that they ask for, and the amount of people that's subscribed and following you will just determine where your status is in Influencer. And it's totally free, and you get to get certain boxes for free as long as you promote it. Before we get started, you guys already know, click that subscribe button to join the team, the family here on JACKIEA. And yeah, and don't forget to click your notifications when you want to be notified when I post a new video. Before I jump straight into this, please ignore the very bright concealer on my face. I did not mix my concealer very well. I have a palette that I use for my eyebrows, and I kind of jacked that up today, and I was rushing because I have 200 things to do today, but whatever, it's going to get covered up. So I'm really excited to check out this customized foundation from Bare Minerals. This is not new. I've seen this like last year, I think, on someone else's YouTube, and I thought it was interesting, but I totally forgot about it. And so what you have to do to customize your shade, you have to download an app from Bare Minerals, and it's called the MADE-2-FIT app. I believe that's what it's called. And so once you open the app, it shows you how to screen your skin so they can pick out your perfect shade. And there's a certain way you have to scan your skin for the little app to figure out how to mix your custom shade. So a little bit about the foundation. It is MADE-2-FIT. It comes with your first name on the bottle, so you know it's just for you. And I believe you can return it if it's not your perfect shade. It retails on their website for $49. That's really steep for foundation. I would never pay $49 for foundation, but I guess because it is a custom made foundation for your skin tone, I just don't know how I feel about $49. I don't even think any of my foundations cost $49. It has 3.5 stars on their website, so I'm hoping it's really good. I don't really know much about this foundation. I didn't do any research, and I only seen one review, and that was like a year or so ago, so I don't remember anything about it. It's a creamy foundation that transforms into a lightweight silky balm as you blend into the skin. This unique texture leaves your skin feeling comfortable and hydrated while imparting a natural looking finish. So basically, I don't even think this is a full coverage foundation, and I don't think this is like a mattifying foundation at all. So it's supposed to be a lightweight formula with a radiant finish. Oh gosh, every time I see a foundation that says radiant finish, we already know we're about to be oily as fuck today, so I'm gonna prime it on up. So I was gonna use my my Shea Moisture primer, but I'm gonna go in with the big dog and use the Becca Ever Matte primer because this is not a mattifying foundation, and I'm totally scared what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this box here, and it just came in a box that says Bare Minerals. It doesn't have anything from Influencer. Usually for something from Influencer, it will have Influencer on there. So this is what it looks like when you get it. It's really cute packaging. The bottle is frosted, so we may not even know like how far we can get into this foundation because this may not even be my right shade. I mean, it looks okay. So when you open it, I love the packaging though. It feels really, really heavy. So I see why they put it in this type of box to keep it from breaking. And it does have my name on there. which I thought it was really cute. So if I need some more, I guess I just go back to Bare Minerals and they can scan this little bar thing or something. You get 1 fluid ounce of foundation, and it tells you it was made February 2nd, 2018. That's cool. I am going to pump 1 or 2. I'm gonna just do 1 to see if this is my shade. It looks right. Okay. Whoa. That might be right. Okay. So I did do this when I had makeup on, and I was scared because my stupid self forgot to take my makeup off when I did do the skin testing. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Becca Ever Matte primer and I'm gonna prime my face. And I'm mainly priming in my T-zone because that's where I get the most oil from. So right up here with this nose, because my nose has been really oily, and the rest of my face has been really neutral and dry. Okay, so this primer gives you like that ashy look. Like if I move my face, it's gonna start looking really ashy, so I'm not. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the foundation, and I did about 3 pumps in this little tray I have here, which has other foundation, but it's not getting mixed. And I'm gonna take this semi-clean brush, take this brush that I normally don't use for my foundation, but because I don't want to mix it with any other foundation or foundation color. So here goes. It's a bit red. The color is red. The coverage is just like it says. It's not really medium. It's not really like it's not a full coverage at all. It's more of a medium to light, but what I'm seeing, it's kind of light and it's really dark. I'm surprised that it's so dark because usually I look a little lighter. Usually I look a little lighter when I do my foundation, but this is super dark. I'm just gonna keep going because I mean I already put it on most of my face. It doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't smell bad or good or anything. I mean, I look really tan. Like this is crazy, and it's so red, and the coverage is like, I don't even use this brush for foundation, and this brush is kind of sucking up a little bit of the foundation, but the coverage is light. I mean, I'm guessing if you're one of those girls who like, you know, a light coverage and you just need something to kind of put on to go about your day, this would be for you. Like this is not for just if you need a full coverage foundation. And it's so red. I look so dark right now. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna put some more on because I need a little bit more coverage. So let's see if we can build it up. I don't think I can build it up any more than what it is. I guess the good thing is that I don't probably need to contour, but I'm not feeling the coverage of this foundation. I'm really not feeling the color. This may be a good color for me for summertime, but even still, it's way too dark for my skin tone, like way too dark, as you guys can see. So I'm just gonna move on and hopefully I can lighten it up. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeshadow and then come back and do the rest of my face, so you guys can see how it looks. But I'm gonna do my eyes first because normally I do my eyeshadow first. I just kind of forgot today, but I'm gonna do my eyes first and then we'll come back. Okay guys, so I just did like literally a 5-minute quick eye look to my eyes, and with the makeup look it don't look so bad, but I do look really dark. The foundation actually dried really well, and I think it's because of the primer. I feel a little stiff still because of the primer, but the coverage is just not there. Like the coverage is barely there. I'm not going to pile any more on because I don't want to have too much foundation, so I'm just going to take my Tarte Shape Tape concealer to go ahead and conceal obviously in these areas, and hopefully by concealing and doing a reverse like contour situation, maybe I can help bring back the real color of my skin. So let's just see what happens. Okay, so I don't know if it's the primer or the foundation, but the Tarte Shape Tape normally does dry kind of fast. It dries pretty decent, but this dried really, really fast. And the coverage on the concealer wasn't even as good as it normally is, which is, I don't know, it's weird. It's like doing weird things. It's not covering as much as the Tarte Shape Tape usually cover. I'm going to do something that I never ever thought I would do, but I'm going to take a little bit of this concealer right down here to hopefully like lighten it up so I won't have to do contour. That way, my ears are red. That way, maybe it'll give me that reverse contour look. But the Tarte Shape Tape is drying like really fast, and it normally doesn't do that. So as you can see, it looks a little bit better, the color. I don't know. But it looks like I contoured my nose already when I really didn't. Okay, so I'm just gonna set this with powder. I feel like I don't even need to because my face feels dry. Like, it's probably the primer, but I'm happy it feels dry versus hydrating because I know I'm gonna be really oily today. Okay, so I don't know, I just feel my face would feel really dry, and I know the Becca primer is drying, but never this dry. I just feel really mattified. I mean, I'm not complaining because I don't want to be oily, but it just feels different than the normal, like every time I use the Becca primer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dust away this excess powder and use my Maybelline Fit Me press powder to set the rest of my face that's already set. Okay, so my face was really, really dry. I'm sorry to keep saying it, but it does. It's drier than normal, but the color is not that bad now. The concealer helped a lot, so the color is not that bad. This is just this lighting, so I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with some e.l.f. makeup mist to kind of help with the powders. My face feels a lot better. It's a little bit looser, so hopefully that helps with the dryness of my skin. So I'm just going to apply some mascara really quick and then finish up the face. So I decided to go ahead and pop some lashes on too. I just kind of did them really quickly so they made look a little crazy. My face went ahead and dried back up, so it does feel a little bit drier than it normally does. And I can see the texture, like almost all the texture in my face, more than normal. I'm just not really happy with it right now, but I'm going to go ahead and finish up the face. So for blush, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild blush in the color, what color is this? Blusher. I'm assuming that's the color. This blush is very, very pigmented, so I'm going to use a little bit of that. For highlight, I'm going to take my ColourPop Highly Wasted highlighter, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight with this. Okay, it's something about my face I'm just not liking today. I'm just going to take my bronzer brush that has like leftover product and see if that helps. I mean, I'm already dark, and I think that's why, because I'm just really dark today. I'm just not really impressed with my makeup look today. I just look really blah. So I'm gonna just put some lipstick on and then we'll finish up my final thoughts on this foundation. Okay guys, so after I finished putting on my lipstick, while I was putting on my lipstick, I kind of had my final thoughts collected. I'm not 100% impressed by the formula of the foundation. Now I am impressed by the whole customization of the formula and how, you know, they can make it fit your skin tone. Mine just came out a little darker than what I expected. I honestly thought it was going to come out a little lighter than what I expected, but not darker. And it came out way darker than what I was hoping for. So I think that's why I'm just really not super happy with my makeup today, because I look a lot darker than I normally do. But also I just feel really dry, more than normal compared to usual when I use my other foundation. So I feel really dry, and it did dry down really nicely, but I'm wondering, was it the Becca primer that made it feel this dry? But the thing is, I put the primer mostly in this area and it's still dry around that area. So I'm wondering, is it the Becca primer that's really just making me look, just making me feel dry and look a little bit drier than normal? And also my blush, my highlight, I just felt like they didn't really go on. Like, where they at? Huh? They just like, they didn't really stick to the face. Like, they just like, I'm missing the whole effect of my blush. My highlighter is there, but it's not as popping as it normally is. I don't know, maybe it's just me being nitpicky, but all in all, cool product. The whole idea is really cool. I like that, you know, it has my name on the bottle. I don't like the frosted bottle because you can't tell. Like, I can tell that it's dark, but I couldn't tell that it was this dark until I put it on my face. So, you know, frosted bottles kind of, you know, trick you into thinking that it's your shade when it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and wear it for the rest of the day because I don't have a choice. I have to leave in like 30 minutes and see how the foundation does, and then I will come back and let you guys know like what happened throughout the rest of my day. And yeah, so I'll be back later today and I'll let you guys know what happened while I was gone. Alrighty guys, so it is 7:53. I applied the foundation around 12 something today, so I've been wearing it for a good amount of time already, and I'm just gonna give you guys my final thoughts. The color I still just do not agree with. I think if I mix it with a different foundation, maybe it'll help, but overall, like, I do have to give it credit on it didn't break. There's no cracking in the foundation. It didn't split, and it kept my skin pretty matte. Now I do have to say it is still kind of winter. It was about 70 degrees today, and I did use the Becca matte primer also, so that could be one of the factors on why I look very matte still. So I should have just used a regular primer, but I think next time I'm gonna try it and just use a normal primer. But even still, with some of my foundations, I use the matte primer and I still get really oily, so it could just be the foundation itself. It's a nice formula. I just wish it had a teensy with more coverage, and the shade was just a different shade. I think maybe during the summer this might work for me, but for winter this is just not working. I feel really tan and almost ashy at the same time. In certain lights I look kind of ashy like, but in really dark, and then in other lights like right now I think I look decent. So it's kind of hard to tell, and I don't like foundations that's just like I can't really tell what I look like. And I feel like the undertone of this is not golden because I have a golden yellow undertone. This is more just neutral, so it kind of gives me that ashy kind of ghostly casket ready look. I mean, it's not bad. So all in all, I'll give it a thumbs up if I can get a different shade. But besides that, I mean, I'm okay with the foundation. It did a pretty good job. I just wish there was a little bit more coverage for girls who have acne and acne scars, and you don't want to have to build up so much product. But all in all, it's a decent foundation, and I will probably use it again, just different season, different time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review on the Bare Minerals Fresh Faced MADE-2-FIT foundation. And if you tried this foundation out before, please leave your feedback on it down below, or any questions or comments. And don't forget to check the description box down below to check out Influencer if you want to sign up. It's totally free. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to chat with you guys in my next video. Bye guys.